Welcome to magical Rajasthan. Located in northwestern India, it's the country's largest state and easily accessible from the capital Delhi. A land of Maharajas and legends, it has an abundance of historic palaces, imposing fortresses, colorful cities, gorgeous heritage hotels, vibrant culture, stunning scenery, exotic wildlife, and a good deal of secret places to uncover. Hop aboard as we discover the best of romantic Rajasthan. A great starting point for any romantic trip to Rajasthan is pretty Jaipur. Known as the Pink City, it's famous for its splendid palaces. Top on the list are the Maharaja's former city palace, the enchanting Mahal, known as the Palace of Winds or the Ladies' Palace, and the Jal Mahal, once the royal summer getaway. However, my favorite romantic palace in Jaipur is the one at Amber. Crowning a hilltop and part of a network of sneaking fortifications, you'll be transported to another era as you wander the complex, and hopefully find some of its secret corridors and obscure rooms away from the crowd. Another cool romantic thing you can do in Jaipur is explore its many markets. You can do this on a fascinating tour with Jaipur Magic. Your guide would deftly maneuver the city's bazaars and hidden passageways in search of jewels, textiles, food, and the city's best chai. If you want to go a little more offbeat, then take a private tour with Vinod from around about Jaipur. A day you won't forget that could include visiting the peaceful and little visited gem of the Royal Gator Tumbas, or the beautiful Birla Mandar, a contemporary Hindu temple paying homage to the different religions of the world. Vinod also had some surprises in store, so if you want a real local experience, be sure to ask nicely. Another highlight of a romantic visit to Jaipur is staying at one of the city's regal Haveli mansions, which have been converted into hotels, like the Alcesar Haveli. A secret haven, this elegant mansion features gorgeous common spaces, a lovely pool, and stylish rooms with traditional character. Next stop, charming Pushkar. The town has a completely enchanting ambiance thanks to its stunning setting on the lake and spiritual vibes stemming from its 500-plus temples. Pushkar is also famous for its annual camel fair, held in mid-November. But don't worry if you can't make it then, you're bound to see some camels during your stay. Plus, there are lots of festivals in Pushkar, so there are good chances you'll run into some excitement while you're there. An excellent way to explore Pushkar is by scooter, available pretty much anywhere in town and for a small fee. This will allow you to get a glimpse of the surrounding area and offer a more authentic look at this part of Rajasthan, though it may lead to some unusual encounters. Further west from Pushkar is another city of the Maharajas, Jodhpur. Get an early start by climbing up to the Mehrangarh Fort. The building is very impressive to view up close, and you can imagine the extravagant life of the Maharajas by touring its elaborate interiors. Just like Jaipur is the pink city, Jodhpur is the blue one. You can discover why on the Brahmins in the Blue City tour offered by Versat Experiences. From seeing a hidden lake to being led through the insane maze of winding streets of the old town, and from meeting artisans to gobbling down tasty treats, it's a great insider experience of the city. Why not stay a few extra days in the Jodhpur area with a mini romantic retreat at the Samand Lake Palace? Set on India's oldest man-made lake, the local Maharaja has opened up his sumptuous palace to guests, with luxurious accommodation within the palace and attractive converted outbuildings. Strolling through the gorgeous grounds, you'll come across some peacocks, monkeys, butterflies and the property's lovely pool. Alternatively, for an overnight in the Old Town, book in at Singhvi Haveli, the oldest Haveli hotel in Jodhpur. It has a great rooftop restaurant, exceptional views throughout, and charming rooms decorated with family antiques. The area has some other treasures to discover, like Mandor, previously the capital of the Rathore dynasty before Jodhpur took its place. You can take a tuk-tuk out here to tour this very little visited site, which has the remains of the fort, as well as the stunning royal cenotaphs located in a sublime garden. Keep heading west, deeper into the Thar Desert, and you'll reach the most charming city of Rajasthan, Jaisalmer, the Golden City. Being a full day's drive from Jodhpur, near the India-Pakistan border, Jaisalmer's distant location has helped it maintain its mystique. Like many of the other cities of Rajasthan, Jaisalmer also has a palace fort. However different from the others, the fort area is very much still lived in by local families. Let yourself get lost wandering the narrow streets, peering into the many temples, or stopping for a chat with a friendly resident. Visiting the inside of the palace is also a delight. Your tour will lead you up to the rooftop, where you'll be rewarded with a lovely view of the shimmering city and desert beyond. However, the palace isn't the only beautiful building you can admire. Several other aristocratic homes of Jaisalmer are now museums. So, hop in a tuk-tuk and get your driver to take you around to see some of these gems. Towards the end of the day, make your way to Gadsasar Sagar Lake, where you can take a boat out or merely stroll around the water. The late afternoon light is particularly lovely, but you may want to be settled in on a rooftop terrace for drinks or dinner. You can have some respite from the scorching heat of Jaisalmer while staying at the Mahal Hotel. This grand palatial hotel has a lovely heritage-style decor, comfortable air-conditioned suites, and a heavenly garden and swimming pool. While in the Jaisalmer area, you won't want to miss exploring the marvels and secret places of the Thar Desert. The most romantic option is to have an overnight at a desert camp, but leave early enough to first stop at Amar Sagar, a marvelous Jain temple sitting next to a small lake. Afterwards, make your way to Kolhara, an eerie ghost village which was abandoned and cursed by its residents despite the local ruler who wanted to forcibly espouse a beauty of the village. Pushing on, you'll soon reach the Sam Sand Dune, where most of the desert camps are found. For a more comfortable stay, book in at Prince's. Set in a discreet location further from the others, it also has large, more luxurious individual Swiss tents. Later in the afternoon, you can take a camel ride out onto the dunes, the perfect way and place to savor the gorgeous sunset. Back at the camp, you'll be treated to a wonderful evening of desert culture, music, dance, and cuisine. Before calling it a night, you can take in the quiet of the desert, gazing up at the twinkling starry night. However, be sure to get a good night's sleep to be able to get up early to experience the delicate desert sunrise. A special and very romantic way to end a trip through oh-so-romantic Rajasthan. No matter what you do and where you end up going in this enchanting region, your trip is bound to include unique cultural experiences, immense beauty, and a lot of fun, especially if you let yourself go along for the ride.